Hey Book Bosses, I hope you've enjoyed our convention rally. It's been a lot of fun putting it together for you and being able to look back on our past conventions as well as looking forward to this upcoming convention. I kind of wanted to tell you my convention story, my first convention, before we close. So a few years ago, I was actually thinking about quitting my Usborne book business. It wasn't where I wanted it to be, and I wasn't sure it was worth it or if it was the thing that I wanted to do. I'm sure a lot of you have had that thought cross your mind. If not recently, then in the past, or maybe that's going to cross your mind in the future. I was actually going to quit in January, but then our home office came up with this awesome challenge. If we got a certain number of sales throughout the 4 months, January through May, we could earn this sweet baby. And this was, if I'm remembering correctly, the iPad 3, which hadn't even really come out yet. It was brand new. And there was no way I could afford to buy myself one. And so I was like, sweet, okay, I'm going to work really hard over the next 4 months and earn myself a free iPad. And then I'll quit. I actually told my husband this. I said, okay, just bear with me with my business. I'm going to work really hard to get the iPad, and then I'll quit my business and we won't have to worry about it anymore. So I did. I actually worked hard and I actually earned the iPad. And then the dilemma was this. If we went to convention, we could pick up our iPads on stage the 1st of June. But if we didn't go to convention, we had to wait for them to be mailed out, and we wouldn't get them until the end of June. And I was so excited. I was really impatient, and I didn't want to have to wait till the end of June. So I talked my hubby into letting me go to convention. I actually carpooled to get there so that I wouldn't have to pay for a plane ticket, and it was like $100 or less for the gas. So that was a whole lot cheaper. I did everything as super cheap as possible to get to convention, and it worked. I actually had a blast. Like, the ladies that I drove with on that really long drive from Utah to Oklahoma are still some of my best friends. We had so much fun on that car trip, and I think I knew maybe one of them before the drive. So it was a lot of fun. I'm kind of a reserved person. Kind of shy, and I don't talk a lot, but to be in a car with those ladies for so long, we got to know each other really well. So that was awesome. I met so many people at convention, but most importantly, I caught the vision of Usborne, what is possible with Usborne. It helped me in my personal life, and it helped me decide what I wanted to do with my business. So when I got back from convention, I was totally stoked. I actually promoted, instead of quitting like I told my husband I was going to do, I actually wound up promoting by the next fall, so just within a few months. I actually promoted to team leader, and my business has kind of grown quite a bit since then. So it was a really, really good thing. Honestly, my husband he struggled a little bit with me going to my first convention, but ever since then, he has seen the difference it's made, not only for my business, but for me, to be able to go. And we don't even have to talk about it anymore. He just assumes I am going. Like, after that first one, he just kind of assumes that I'm going to go. And it's really, really nice to have that time and to have his support that way. I highly recommend going. It's really, really hard to understand how important it is and how much you're going to get out of it before you do it. I totally get that, because I didn't go the first year that I was a consultant. It took me until the second year, and even then I wasn't planning on going. I just wanted to get my iPad sooner. But it's made such a huge difference. So whether you are just starting your business, whether you've been around for a little bit, whether you're trying to promote, whether you're trying to decide whether you want to quit or not, go to convention. Give yourself the opportunity to learn everything you can about the business and about the little tips and tricks and all the fun things about it, and so that you can make an informed decision for your life and your business. You won't regret it, I promise. It's awesome. So I'm going to post, So I'm going to post the link to the convention registration in the post, so go ahead and check that out. Let us know if you have any questions. If you have other problems that we haven't gone over yet, let us know. We're great at helping you figure out what you need to do or what you can do to get around the hurdles that you have coming up. So we would love to have you there. The more the merrier. We would love to help you grow your business in any way you can, and convention is the #1 thing that you can do if you want to have a successful business with Usborne Books and More. And even if you decide later that Usborne is not for you, the growth that you will get personally, especially from Rory Vaden, he's totally awesome, it's totally worth going. So have fun. I hope to see you there. It will be amazing. See ya.